Hi, I'm Jenny Larcher, Children's Program Coordinator at Friends of Rogers, and I want to share with you my favorite springtime spot on the Channels Trail here at Rogers Center. And if you want to look up a map so you can come find this spot at Rogers Center, you can do that on our website, friendsofrogers.org. So my favorite spot is here on the Channels Trail where I can see some water and I can see trees, and this is a good spot to look for frogs as the frogs start coming out. Look down here. When you see a spot like this where there are lots of plants very close to the water, this is a good spot to look for some frogs popping out. And here is a sign of spring, the skunk cabbage. It's kind of stinky, that's why it has its name. But that is one of the earliest things to start growing in the springtime, especially here at Rogers Center. I love looking at the water here, and I can listen to the birds, and I can listen and watch for frogs. And one other thing about early spring at Rogers Center on the trails is that we will see a lot of geese building their nests and laying their eggs. And today I see a daddy goose guarding a nest. Can you see him? He is floating in the water, and his nest is on that little island. And one thing that we have to remember when we are at Rogers Center in the early spring is that we always want to respect the animals, especially the geese, who are very protective of their nests right now, as the mamas are sitting on the eggs waiting for them to hatch. So I'm gonna keep walking so I can show him that I respect that his nest is right there, and I'm gonna stay out of his way. Here is another area where I like to look for frogs. It's kind of cold today still, but as the weather starts to get warmer, there will be so many frogs poking their little heads up in these waters over here. And there's another skunk cabbage poking up for the springtime. If I were going to take a springtime walk in the woods, there are lots of animals that I might see or hear. Let's think of some and the things that they might say. I took a walk in the woods today and met a frog along the way. What do you think the frog would say? What does the frog say? Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. I took a walk in the woods today and met a goose along the way. What do you think the goose did say? What did he say? Honk, honk, honk. I took a walk in the woods today and met a duck along the way. What do you think the duck did say? Quack, 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 quack. I don't know what a fish might say, but I might see some fish at Rogers Center. I took a walk in the woods today and met a fish along the way. What do you think the fish did say? Maybe he's blowing bubbles. Blub, blub, blub. Blub, blub, blub. I took a walk in the woods today and met a turtle along the way. We have some snapping turtles here at Rogers Center. What do you think the turtle did say? Snap, snap, snap. The snapping turtles snap with their beaks, with their mouths. Snap, snap. And they like to catch fish or insects to eat. Oh, I'm sure if you came to take a walk at Rogers Center, you might see or hear some of these critters. What about the little mouse? What does the mouse say? Squeak, squeak, squeak. There are definitely some mice at Rogers Center, and some squirrels, some gray squirrels and some red squirrels right here at Rogers. Here's a beautiful path. Let me show you what this looks like where I'm about to go. Oh, this path is the Channels Trail on the way back to the Visitor Center. This is one of my most favorite sights at Rogers is this trail back to the visitor center. Well, I hope that you will have a chance to come and hike the trails at Rogers Center. It's a wonderful place. And remember that every Wednesday at 10:30, we have Storytime and Hike for small people, preschoolers and their families. So come and join us at the front parking lot on Wednesdays at 10:30, and keep an eye on our website for other activities for families and children. I'll see you later.